Hi, and this video is to orient you to Integrated Math 3 for the 2020-2021 school year with me as the teacher, and I am Miss Fruin. Hopefully you're watching the correct video. A little bit about me. I've been teaching high school math since 2002, of which I've been at Golden Valley since 2007. I have taught every level of math, including test prep and AP math. So for this year, Integrated Math 3 is one of the classes I'm teaching, and distance learning is a little different, so there is a bit of a learning curve between the students and myself. But the first key idea that I want to stress is that everything is on the planner. Students have access to a planner, and as you can see down the left side, there's every day listed out. And so, for any given day, they click on, for instance, Monday, and across the top there would be listed out whatever activities or directions they might need. And then, if they're on a specific page, so for instance this one is for check-in 4, there would be directions and a link to that assignment. So everything link-wise is on the planner. There also, at the bottom on the left side, is the archive, and the archive is going to be all the past planners for the year. So if you actually take a moment to look at assignments in Aries, all the assignments in Aries are listed with the date first. So what day did I assign it, and what was the assignment name? That way, if it's missing, I know that I can go to the planner for that day, look up that assignment, and I'll be able to find it. So again, everything is on the planner. My second big idea for the class is that, of course, students need to ask for help. Okay. Every Monday through Friday, I offer a 2:30 p.m. Zoom help session, which is linked from the home page of the planner. So you can see it's on the right there. In addition, there also is a link in Classroom which students can access on the classwork page. Otherwise on the stream they have to scroll all the way to the bottom, so it's pretty far down on the stream. But for classwork it's right at the top of the page. You can also seek help from me via email, text, or phone message. So my school email is afruin@muhsd.org, and the school, my Google Voice number, which I only use as a teacher, is 209-720-4942. So that Google Voice number does accept both texts and phone messages. You can also email me. You can also message me in Parent Square. The third key idea for this year is that attendance is different, and we have a big learning curve on this one with the students and with myself as the teacher. So Aries attendance, while we're in distance learning, has a few more codes than normal. So I took a screenshot of a student's attendance, and you can see there's some different letters than perhaps we're used to. So if you see a dash, a no mark, that's the normal, a student attended Zoom, and what's new is it also means that they completed the work for the day. Okay. We have about a week and a half to get attendance updated, so depending on a teacher's work policy, some of us are doing it that day, some of us are waiting until the end. There's also the capability of possibly having a 3 for attendance, which means the student attended the Zoom session but did not complete their work for the day. So it's not enough just to go to Zoom. You actually have to complete your work. A 4 means that a student did not attend Zoom, whether that was the student had internet issues, perhaps the teacher had a sick day and didn't offer Zoom sessions that day, they got to the Zoom session late and weren't there long enough for it to count. There's a lot of reasons that a student might not attend a Zoom session, but a 4 means regardless that they didn't go to the Zoom session, they still did their work for the day. So a form basically doesn't count as an absence. It just means that they were there. They did their work, they did their assignments. And then, of course, there's the A. An A means that they did not attend their Zoom session and they did not complete their work for the day, so it's an absence. And, of course, an absence can come in a variety of letters beyond just an A. There's Z's and F's and I's and M's, etc. But these are the 4 marks that are pretty big. So super important for students and parents to become familiar with them. Key idea number 4 is remember the work policy. So every teacher has a different work policy. Every teacher is allowing different levels of, can you turn assignments in late? Can you not turn assignments in late? So in my class, when I assign something, it should be done the day I assigned it. I am doing my best to chunk assignments so that they only are as long as that day. If you have issues, I will still give full credit if the assignment is submitted within 1 week. If for whatever reason there's family emergency, you had too much work for other classes, whatever. I understand that life happens, so if it's turned in within a week, you'll still get full credit. Late work is going to be half credit, and that's anything from 1 to 3 weeks that is submitted. So if I assigned something 2 weeks ago and you turn it in today, it would be considered late work and half credit. Anything turned in over 3 weeks after being assigned is going to be awarded some credit. It's just, it depends on how late it is, what's going on, how often were you absent, etc. So that one is the work policy for our class. The 5th key idea is that as a student, please be present and please participate. It's not enough just to join the Zoom session. Students need to actively listen to what the teacher is saying, to what their fellow students are saying, or what's in the chat box even, because a lot of us aren't actually using our microphones to talk. We're actually chatting in the chat box. In addition, students need to be ready to respond. So they need to either unmute their microphone and talk, or they need to type their answer into the chat box. If they don't do that, they are not in the Zoom session, which means they can be marked absent. So again, they need to be actively participating. And then the last thing is they also should try their hardest to be on time to the class. The first minutes of a 30-minute Zoom session need to be, you need to be there for that too. Those are just as important as the middle part. And often there's directions being given or something of that sort. So the first minutes are super important as well. My last thoughts for the video are just make sure that you as a parent or guardian have registered on Parent Square. I do post announcements and information there from time to time. So if you're not registered, you wouldn't receive that. And so I want to make sure that you realize, please register on Parent Square. Please contact me if you have any concerns. Sometimes I'm not aware of what's going on at home, and you might just want to bring me up to speed on what's happening. Sometimes you're like, okay, I see one thing in Aries, my students tell me something different, you know, what's the actual truth, and you just want to talk to me about it. I would be happy to answer all of those concerns. And always just encourage your student to do their best. You know, this is a new experience for all of us, and we're all going to try hard to get through this year together and to support each other, and just keep encouraging your student to put forth their best effort every day. I look forward to working with you, and I will hopefully contact you via email, phone, somehow this year we will talk. So have a great night. Thank you for watching the video.